and good evening. Good evening, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay and that everything is okay. Welcome to the first ever Green Hell Multiclass by Balkan SimHub. This is the first event that we are doing on such a large scale. 60 drivers altogether. Well, a little bit less because some drivers on Xbox had a little bit of an issues with entering the lobbies, but anyhow, 54 drivers today here with us. I hope you will have a great time watching this. Hit the like, hit the share, share this with your community. Dobro večer svima, evo što ste došli. 60 minuta, Green Hell Multiclass, 60 vozača, Multiclass u kojem imamo 3 grupe vozila, GT3, GT2 i imamo M2. U GT2 ne toliko puno vozača, 9 komada, 12 storica u M2, to će biti jako zanimljivo zapratiti. I GT3, dobar broj, također 34 vozača. So yeah, 34 drivers in GT3 class. I think it was a little bit less in GT2. Yeah, 9 and 12 drivers in M2. It will be very interesting night, I hope, with no issues and no pile-ups in the on the track itself. 12 minutes here of qualifying left. We're driving here and with the first car on the track, which was Rok Lampe, our driver from Balkan SimHub community. Rok is very fast, doesn't usually drive leagues, but yeah, this is the one that he's driving in occasionally, and he is with us in our Balkan SimHub team. Very fast driver, definitely a potential for top 5 today if there will be no issues. All together we have about 6 or 7 drivers from Balkan SimHub. The best and the fastest drivers are not there. They do have some obligations to do and some work to be done, so they cannot join, but still an impressive number altogether. Let's see how Rock will finish this out lap. After that it's race on, so drivers will have 2 fast laps. I hope they will be able to make them completely and that there will be no issues with setting up times. We can as well go through the grid slowly to show all the drivers here tonight. I'm still waiting for my colleague commentator. I hope he comes very soon. Anyhow, Rock is entering his fast lap, but we have a very big grid today. Lang in KTM, GT2 car. We'll see how these GT2 will compare to GT3. They will definitely be faster than M2. M2 is like a class for itself. They will go slowly around this circuit, but with a lot of fun. Why is Small going this way? This is not okay, but I'm not sure why is this happening. Palmer. As well in M2, very interesting. Tachkovsky, Gregor Tachkovsky, we know he's fast, he's very fast from the races that we have seen him so far. He was driving with us our GT3 championship with Virtua Racing Community Poland as well, very fast driver, and as well we drove endurance together, so definitely one of the drivers as well who can aim for the top 5. Rach is here, new driver. He didn't drive with us yet in his Porsche 911. It will be very interesting to follow him. So we have a first car here through the lap. Those are the guys who cheated a little bit to get their laps because they cut the first lap and then they didn't go all the way around. So 8:21 for them. Drune 8:25 21.757. Jarin 15 or 16 seconds behind. Solid lap, but that can be a lot better. Mitrochan currently sets another lap in his Porsche as well. 8.25, what we saw from the warm-up. They can do easily 8 minutes and 10-15 seconds, so these laps can be a lot better. Mutter here, car 921, his BMW did as well around 8.36, which is not too competitive at the moment, but we'll see later. Jarnagin, he's on a pad, so big kudos to him as he's driving on the pad. We'll see how this will go. Boris Gluhak, Balkan SimHub, number 85. Both Vasic and Orvis set the time here. Vasic with quite far behind. He didn't do a good lap, we can see that here, and now driver is, Palmer is back to the pits. I think he crashed. Lampe here in the middle of his lap, still a long way to go. Petsman as well already crashed. We see this this BMW quite damaged on the front. We'll see, will he go back to the pits and try again? I don't think he has any more time, so he will try to make the best of this. Yeah, such a big grid. I cannot go through every driver here, especially to comment on them, as we don't know them yet personally. We've met with a good chunk of drivers here, but not all of them. Novakovic had an issue, and Novakovic is currently trying to save his lap. We'll see what happened here and what he can save. Vale, we know he does 8 minutes and 8 seconds. That is his best time around here. This track, we'll see he can he match this. Long way to go still. Mochnik is here. Mochnik is having a good session. We saw him as well in the warm-up. He was doing quite a nice time there. We'll see, can he make a good qualifying for him? This will be a really dangerous race in terms of anything's possible. One mistake and a huge pile-up can happen, so it will be interesting to see what can the guys do about it and how they can qualify. Okay, we have here some more cars going in the top 3, top 4. We just saw Zaitsev as he went on P4. Simon is P3, 3 seconds off pace. Tachkovsky, quite a long way from his absolute best, about 4-5 seconds. Still a good time. Let's check the timetables here. So yes, Drune first place, Tachkovsky second, Simon third, Mitrochan in fifth, Barna sixth, Runkianen seventh, Mutter eighth, Jarin ninth, Brumen 10th position. Brumen still didn't set the time. In GT2, 3 drivers only set the time up until now, so Horvat, Orvis and Vasic, and in M2 Mihulka or Exter as his nickname goes, and Kuiters. It will be interesting to see what the guys can do. We know them very well from our racing league. Anyhow, let's go back to the track. Hermans here does a very nice lap, 8.22 altogether. A lot of drivers still in the fast lap. This will be a long waiting session now for everybody to finish the lap. We've set 10 minutes for them to finish. We need to see as well where are the fast drivers. Rock Lampe here, number 91, quite well in the lap. He might do another one, he might make it, we'll see about that. Petsman still a long way to go, this will be his final lap as we said. Top 3 just 8/10 apart. Very good, I mean, at the moment, very good result, even though these are not the fastest times, but they connected the lap quite well. 8:21 is not bad, don't misunderstand. It's just that it's a bit slower than the best that these drivers can do. We still have a good chunk of drivers that did not still complete the lap. Here is MTE Mieso from MTE community. He's just finalizing his lap. We'll follow this and see what can he do. Oh, Mateusz Mochnik, 5th position in his Porsche. We have now Lampe just finishing the lap. Let's see, did he connect here? Yeah, first position, Rock Lampe, Balkan SimHub, very good pace from him. Not the fastest as I was explaining a bit earlier, but 8.18 should do for top 5. We'll see how this will play out. Still a long way to go. He will have another lap in. Vale makes a mistake. That's a qualifying end for Vale. Oh, it will be interesting to see how much can he make up in this race from the back of the grid. There is a lot of work, about 50 cars in front of him. We will see where can he end up, but that's bottled qualifying for him. Weber is not even trying, Begovic is not even trying. A lot of guys just sitting in the pit stops waiting for this to end. Šegota, Dragoš, Hansen, all waiting here. We'll follow here the top, what can change. At the moment everything is quite steady. Actually, Lang in KTM, 5th position for GT2 car. This is really good for him. Tachkovsky is here. He made it to another lap. Novakovic, 15th position in his GT3. 19 seconds off pace. He settled up quite early in the session. Still hasn't improved, but there's still time. He's on his final lap. Let's see where Hermans is. Drune is in the pit stops. He's quite satisfied with the time. He might have improved a little bit. Hermans now P3 in his Lambo. Can he improve at the moment? We see Novakovic dropping to 18th position. A lot of drivers just setting the time as we speak. And now we have 10 minutes still of this session to end. So everybody will have time to finish. Still a lot of drivers in their fast laps. Let's go and check the timetables a bit. Piotr Racut, first position, Huber second, Michalka third, Michalka only third, and Kuiters fourth. Piotr Racut setting a nice pace here. It will be interesting to see can the Polish colleague defend against Huber, Michalka and Kuiters. In GT2, Lang takes first position quite well ahead of everybody else. 12, 19, 20 seconds in front. Really, he had a great lap. 8:22 in a GT2 car. That's really impressive. In GT3, Lampe takes the pole for now in his McLaren, and second position for Drune, and the third one for Hermans. A lot of colleagues here already did their laps. Rach is still in the fast lap, we'll follow him. Then we have their number 3, 2, 1. Yeah, if I go to search for them, I will possibly never find them like this. So let's just follow Rach at the moment. Carousel. Yeah, Ratset is really fast. Really impressive times from Ratset. Sidik, why aren't you driving, Sidik? Simon takes second position in his Porsche. Simon improved a bit. Mateusz Močnik and David Trochan in there. Balkan SimHub 8th and 9th position. Lang 4 seconds off pace in the KTM. 7th position Tachkovsky. 6th Zaitsev improved as well. 5th position Hermans 4th. Rune at 2nd, and Simon second position. Now we will check what can do some of the drivers that are still here. One of them is Rach. Let's see if this is now better. Can you hear me a bit better? Just a small test. I think it's now okay, yeah? We'll see. Anyhow, we go back to the garage. Can Rach improve? Here, yes, 14th position actually, 12 seconds off the pace. We have a series of drivers there that are very close. Let's say from here, P9 all the way put to P21, only 10 seconds apart. That on Nordschleife is not a lot. We will have a packed grid there as well. At first 8 people are in 5 seconds. That's really impressive to see. 4 minutes still until the end of the session. I hope you can hear me a lot better at the moment. As well, one driver finishing here, that is Noguera. Can he improve? Yeah, 2 positions for him actually. P9, he pushes Mitrochanin down to 10th position. Really good performance at the end of the qualifying. Is Gekman still here in the fast lap? I think he is. He might be able to pull this one off. Right at the end, a lot of drivers already done. Wodinsky is as well done with his qualifying. Garcia, I'm not sure, did he make it number 45? Yeah, he's just finishing his lap. Sound is fine now. Okay, thank you. A lot better, I think. Boosted the mic a bit. Garcia goes across. Not a good lap for him. He didn't even set the time at the end. Gekman is here, and Rocklamp is still another fast lap, if I'm not mistaken. Even though he already has number 91. Let's drive with the Gekman here. Nice braking, going on the start finish line. Can he improve? Gekman didn't set the time until now. Oh, let's see where he ended up. P19, 16 seconds off the pace, and that's it. That's a wrapper. The qualifying is over. Let's check the timetables. Lampe first, Tashkovsky second, Simon third, Rune fourth, Hermans fifth, Zaitsev sixth, Lang seventh, Lang in the KTM, so GT2 car, Mochnik eighth, Noguera ninth, Mitrochan in 10th. Really good performance by all of them. Let's check the classes like this. Really impressive, and a lot of guys didn't even set the time. We'll see how they will make it around this track. It's very challenging. Tachkovsky only 8/10 of Lampe. This will be a close battle. We need to see where is Micha Vale at the end. He seems quite a long way back. I'm not seeing him at the moment. So Micha is 40th. Oh, one of the fastest guys on the track today. Didn't prove it in the qualifying. His colleague Rok Lampe from Slovenia. First place, Tashkovsky. Second, Simon third. Already said it a couple of times. The guys now have a little bit of time to prepare their cars for the race. We will be following here. Let's say Drune from 4th position. As well, we are doing a short pre-race lap, so it's not a full lap, it's just a short lap, and we would, I guess, all die in the chat if they would need to do the whole lap at the moment, so this is good enough. Good luck to all the racers, good luck to all the drivers, good luck to everybody in the chat following this. Hit the like, share, subscribe. It really means everything for us, so thank you for your support, and I hope you will have a great race with us.
30 seconds. Seconds. 10 seconds.
Good luck to all the drivers. It's starting. Warming up the tires, it will be tricky, very tricky first lap around this track. Some drivers opted to start from the pits. I think that is number 991 Hansen starting from the pits. And let's go. A huge grid. Again, thank you for all the drivers, everybody who's watching this, everybody who's joined us. I hope you're enjoying it. We'll have a spectacular start here. We'll use Helicam and follow, let's say, Drune in his Lexus. I hope we have a good view on everything that will be happening here. Green flag, Lampe went a little bit better than Tachkovsky. Simon is on the left. Simon will try to go on the outside. Drune there in his Lexus, no contact so far. Everything goes really okay. A little bit of touches here, 4 wide, and we have a pile up in the first corner. Somebody did make a mistake there. A lot of cars now having the issues, but they will all be quite okay. It's just important that they are safely around these first couple of corners, as the start went well. But Lampe is currently in P3. We have Simon here on the first position. Lampe lost the first position immediately in the first sector in the Mercedes-Benz Arena. Really good start for him. Tachkovsky second, Lampe third. Pozdrav Nikola, eto, nadamo se da si dobro, da je beba dobro i čujemo se ubrzo. Good start here. As mentioned, really good start from Simon. First position, Drune is currently fourth behind Lampe. He didn't actually gain or lose anything. Herman's fifth position, Zaitsev here on the sixth. Lang in the KTM seventh position. It will be really interesting to see how can he perform in his M2. Now Zaitsev makes a mistake. Lang goes on the inside and he goes through. Now somebody's following as well. Herman's had an issue there. Zaitsev, and a contact between Zaitsev and Lang. What's happening here? Really unnecessary touches from both drivers. I'm just hoping there will be no huge pile up, but at the moment we see a lot of issues there. We still follow the first couple of drivers. Simon is already a long way ahead. Tachkovsky second, Lampe on third position. Let's drive it Lampe to see if he can attack Tachkovsky. about this. Simon is pulling away quite quickly, 2.5 seconds. Drun is really close to Lampe as well. Noguera seems to be very close to Barna. We'll be following this battle as well. Barna goes wide and Noguera will go through. Noguera takes 8th position from Barna. Mochnik here, quite wide there at the exit of one turn. 7th position for him, really good. Mitrochanin, 13th position. Novakovic, Mitrochanin, 12th position, really close. One GT2 car, Audi GT2 is here on the 11th, scraping the barriers, and this will put Mitrochanin and Novakovic a bit closer to him. Yes, we see Mitrochanin catching up quite quickly. Lamp is still unable to pass Tachkovsky. Tachkovsky comfortably around a second ahead and around 2.5 seconds behind. Simon, really good. For Simon, what a start did he have. Incredible. Let's see, where is Vale? Vale from the 50th place on the grid. 16th position. He's back in the game. Definitely a situation that he can benefit from if he can solve Jarnagin, Kozlovsky, and Novakovic and Mitrochanin quite fast. He'll be on the edge of top 10 immediately after a lap or two. This is really impressive start from Vale. Brumen, 19th position. Aragoneses in his Lexus, 20th position. Does he have some issues there? Seems quite slow. Begovic, Garcia, Šegota, 23rd position. We see Šegota gaining a lot compared to Garcia. Definitely an issue for Garcia. Orvis, 24th position. Wodinsky in the pits, having an issue. Horvat scraping the wall. This seems like some kind of disconnect, because it doesn't look to me that he's driving okay. Dragos here, 28th position. Vasic, 29th, started from the pits. Very far behind. Miasko, 30th position. Raf, who we followed before, 31st position. A lot has changed. Kuiters here. Majority of the M2 drivers are right there, of course, at the end. Eglov is having a really poor start, so he's 46 in the middle of these M2 drivers. Lang in the pit stop and Gluhak as well on the last position at the moment. We go back to the front of the grid. Lampe is very close as well is Drune. This will be now interesting to see. They are slowly ramping up towards the final third of this track. Great views. So the second, third, fourth, and fifth are really close together. There could be plenty of action coming from these guys here, and then Noguera, Barna as well, close to Mochnik. There's a long list of drivers here, very close to each other. Number 99 going wide, Noguera going wide. A couple of drivers overtook him quite fast. Lampe is now side by side. He's in front actually. of Tachkovsky. He managed to pull in front and streams by car number 284, takes the second position back. Now it's an open hunt for Simon, who is leading the race. Simon just going through the start-finish line. Lampe second, Tachkovsky third, but Tachkovsky is at risk now from Drune. Drune is very, very close behind. He's showing himself in the mirrors there. Tachkovsky, nice braking, takes a safe line through the first sector and nice exit as well. Ten minutes have passed. Time really flies here. Let's see the timetable. Let's see the situation in M2. Giggle is first at the moment. Palmer second, Ratso third, so Ratso did lose a couple of positions. Fan Šegota, Cesuras Šegota quite nicely moved to second position in GT2 after not completing his qualifying. Simon first, Lampe second here in the GT3. Nice to see this amount of drivers so close together. Drune here just behind Tachkovsky, and Hermans is as well nearby. Kozlovsky 2/10 off, we see from Novakovic, but that's not the case anymore. Either something happened to Novakovic or Kozlovsky overtook him. I see Novakovic behind him, so I guess Novakovic lost the position there to Kozlovsky. Runkianen just entering the Schleife. Oh, and the spin, he didn't end up on the racing line, but what will he do at the moment? He's trying to reverse it, he's trying to do something. Absolute mess here for him, unfortunately. But very fair play, he waits for everybody to pass and then he will continue. He's trying to reverse one more time. Oh, now it's safe. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, this was a close call. No touches there, and Runkianen is now safe to get back with the race. Really unfortunate to see, but very, very fair play from him. He didn't mess up anybody's race. Great spatial awareness, at least when he crashed. So the safest thing in Assetto Corsa is you can wait. There's no point of returning, because you will mess up and end up your own race and possibly other people's race. Three drivers in 1.5 seconds, Drune, Hermans and Tachkovsky. Let's follow this from above. We see Tachkovsky pulling away slowly. Yeah, Piotr Atzot had an issue. We see in the chat he's typing. I guess he's in the pit stops fixing the car. Drune here very nearby. All the time, Tachkovsky, Drune, Hermans, that's a battle that is still on. Vales, 12th position. He still didn't make it past Jarnagin. Jarnagin is on the pad, so he's on the joystick driving his Lexus. Definitely not an easy task. We see an issue here. Ooh, there was an issue. It was another Lexus, I think. I didn't catch who was that. No, it wasn't. Could it be Zaitsev? I think it was Zaitsev. Zaitsev went to the pit at the end. There was an issue, and Val and Jernigan moved to 10th and 11th position. How quickly can Vale fast or go in front of Jarnagin. Can he even do it? We will see. We will see soon enough. Drune, Hermans. Oh, Hermans is already a bit back. Seems that he had some issue or a mistake. Lampe 4.5 seconds off pace from Simon. Good race for him, but not the best. 5 seconds in 2 laps is quite a lot actually. He hits, and goes wide. Almost. What a save. This was really, I mean, he's driving it way above the limit at the moment just to make up some time. We will see. Is he able to make up some time? 4 point, now he's again more than 5 seconds behind. And now we see Drune just in front of Hermans. Hermans in his Lambo, really close by. We could go to Hermans, check this race from his perspective. It's really an enjoyment to watch this. Zaitsev is dropping in the standing. Of course, he needs to pit immediately. A big slide from Hermans. Let's see what's happening here. Vale is really close still to Jarnagin. Jarnagin is really holding up Vale nicely here. He's fighting for his position. Garcia is following. They cannot get through because there's just simply no way through. The track is not wide enough, and then we see what will happen on the straight. Lexus is really fast, and here now Garcia peaks on the inside of Vale's left back wheel. And now he goes through. Vale did pull out of this. He didn't want to take a risk. He already had a lot of issues during the qualifying, and we see his car quite scraped. So, yeah. Palmer here currently, I think, Giggle is leading the race, if I'm not mistaken. Palmer is second, Beber is third. Oh, late braking from Beber. We came right in the right time, and Beber goes through in his BMW. So does Mateusz Mochnik, who had an issue. They overtook the M2 car. Mochnik is substantially faster than Beber. Will Beber let him through or not? We will see. This is now interesting fight for 26th position. Mochnik needs to be very calm and not rush the move. Oh, and he did rush it a bit. Yeah, Beber is not the fastest, but this was a bit unnecessary. Tachkovsky fifth. Tachkovsky lost at the end couple of positions here. He lost one actually to Hermans. Hermans went through, and Hermans is fourth. Drune is third. Simon made a mistake. Apparently Simon made a mistake. He's now 4 seconds behind Lampe. Lampe takes the lead. We missed that. We missed that, unfortunately. As we were following the races behind, the drivers behind, Drune third position, Herman fourth, Tachkovsky fifth place at the moment. Aragonese is here very close to Novakovic. Novakovic is currently behind Aragonese, and now Vale stopped for a pit as well as Mitrovchanin. It seems that they had some issue. They had a crash or something happened. Anyhow, Vale needs to needs to pit, and yeah, he will not be happy with this race. Definitely a race that could have ended up better. Jernigan here at P10, Garcia very close by, still unable to pass. Incredible how this Lexus is so fast on the straight. Yeah, and just as I said that, he messed up the corner there, and Garcia goes inside after Schumacher S went in and took P10 from Jernigan. Aragoneses is now here P9. Moreira is now close to Jernigan as well. Vale is just finishing his pit stop, P13 at the moment. He didn't really lose a lot. We'll see how much back will he drop. I think he did actually lose a lot, just he didn't go through the sector so we can see exactly where he is. Anyhow, drive-through penalty for Egloff. There was a mistake, something happened, either he cut the track too much. Some quitters, 37th position. Edin Petsman nearby in the... Yes, he's letting the faster drivers go through. Oh, almost a touch there. But he's moving away not to be in front of the guys. Glohak again in the pit stop. Zaitsev P42, Lang P43 in the KTM. Veng 44th position. Wodinsky 45th. Horvat 46th. Rach 47th. Visa 48th. And Mari Moreno. Oh, yeah. Bad luck for Mari Moreno, unfortunately. A crash where other drivers were involved. Slowly the grid is stretching a bit. We see Barna here 1.9 seconds off pace with Tachkovsky. Moreira P12 close to Jernigan still, but now interesting situation here at the back. A lot closer racing there. We see here three cars very close, Barret, Noguera. It's not really a fight as one is in the scraped up car. Oh, Michalka could here attack Garrett soon, and as well Palmer, who is a bit in front, will follow Michalka closely. We know he's very, very fast. Let's see what's happening here. Jasko is close to Runkian, and all cars currently having a lot of damage. Not really the best representation of racing at the moment, but this track is very, very hard, and it's hard to expect from everybody that they know it as they should be on this level. We have here an attack from Mochnik on Shegota, and he overtakes Shegota quite easily. Barna 0.7 behind Tachkovsky. Let's follow this battle. It should be quite interesting to see. Can he go ahead of Tachkovsky? Tachkovsky is sliding a lot. Maybe he took a hit from somebody, and he has a little bit of damage with that Ferrari. Barna is really connecting these curves nicely and managing to be like marginally and slightly quicker to majority of them. We see now big issues for Tachkovsky. Barna actually made up half a second in couple of corners, and the situation is not too good for Tachkovsky. We'll see his performance on the straight, like how much can that Ferrari do in the straight line. If he has some damage, it won't be too good for him. Barna didn't really have the optimum line through the second carousel, and now they're exiting on Dottinger straight. Let's see now. He will attack, trying here to pull out on the right. Tachkovsky will now have an inside line, but I think they are just there's too much straight left. Yeah, exactly, and quite an easy task for Barna to go to P5. Takes P5 from Tachkovsky. Currently first three are still unchanged. Almost half an hour left, half an hour to go. Lampe P1, Simon P2, 3 laps done, 4th lap on the way. Drune P3, Hermans P4, Barna now here under threat from Tachkovsky. Will Tachkovsky be able to get back his 5th position? Not really. Kozlovsky pits. Kozlovsky needed to pit for some reason. Did he have a lot of damage? Anyhow, Novakovic moves to P8. Really good race from him. He didn't crash, he was just driving his own pace. P8 at the moment. If any of the drivers will have some issues, he will utilize that. He will use it to climb up the ladder. And now we see a lot of drivers here at the back already pitted or are about to pit. Kirchner is overtaking Barrett, managing to go ahead. Huber here 28th position. Nobody is here close by. Quite a lot of differences now, especially from the drivers at the back. Anyhow, Egloff needs to take his drive through, which he did. I hope he didn't park it here. He just has a damage and fixes it. Tachkovsky trying to get back, not really able to do so. Kozlovsky still in the pits. He will lose a lot of positions. Runkianen as well goes to pit. Miasko 14th position at the moment, but he will climb up with these guys pitting. So the pit stop was not needed here, so it should be okay. But yeah, Kozlovsky, after exiting the pits, he was a bit too fast getting out of the pit. Stop and go 30 seconds. That's something he needs to do on his next lap. Lampe really performing nicely. Let's check the timetables. Lampe is doing 8:20 quite nicely and comfortably. So good performance from him at the moment. Simon unable to respond. Simon did have an issue in the last lap. Yeah, 8:29, lost almost 10 seconds. 8:20 in the last one. So yeah, he's improving at the moment, but one big mistake in the second lap cost him the time, and a lot of time. Tachkovsky is already way back from Barna. Did he have another issue? 6 seconds behind. It seems he did have another issue, which will make Aragones it will put him in a position that he can eventually attack Tachkovsky. Tachkovsky, who is currently struggling in P6, damaged all over this car. This car is completely destroyed. Aragones is P7 for him. Let's follow that bell. Moreira still unable to overtake Jernigan. I think he's unable to overtake Jernigan, or he did just do it. Yeah, he did. He was able to do it, so Jernigan did lost at the end the position to Moreira. Moreira was stuck behind good 2 laps. We saw this fight, Moreira and Garcia and Vale behind Jernigan, who was able to hold them up, but he's doing a good pace. Let's repeat, this guy is on a joystick, on a pad, so just the fact that he's on the edge of top 10 is really impressive. Drune here 2 seconds behind Simons. Did Simon have another mistake? 2.3 seconds. It seems that the gap is a bit bigger than 2.3 seconds at the moment. We'll see exactly. Can he do something about this? Half of the race is just done. Another 30 minutes of green hell awaits us. Giggle is first position here in the M2. Behind him Orvis, Huber as well in the M2, second position for him. Ratsut third position in the M2. Michuka fourth position, 12 seconds behind Egloff, but then a long way behind Mari Moreno. Here we saw him with a mistake in the previous lap, causing an incident. Mitrochan 3 seconds behind Mochnik. Mochnik 4 seconds behind Muter. Oh, this is something I want to watch. This is something I want to see. We'll follow this closely later. Aragones is now very close. 0.9. And he lets him through. So Tachkovsky let him through, I think intentionally. He didn't want to risk it, and Aragones goes through. Novakovic is 17 seconds behind. Can Novakovic make up these 17 seconds until the end of the race? 28 minutes, about 4 laps until the end. Number 98 had an issue. There are yellow flags. Hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, they went past number 98. Aragones is P7, P6, Novakovic P8, but really good chance to make this up. Let's see how will this end up. Mochnik is close to Muter. So here a good result so far, but I think he's damaged. He's very slow at the moment. I think he needs to pit. This is not good. He's driving very slowly. Vale is here catching him quite fast. Already caught him. Yeah, he already passed him. Two Porsches in the hunt for BMW. Miasko losing more and more time. Number 88. Interesting, the only Bentley today in a race. Really hard to race, but it's a good car. It's just hard to drive it as the driving seat is on the, or the steering wheel is on the right, so you need a little bit of adaptation. And now we see Novakovic defending against Garcia. He's defending P7, Garcia is on P8. And the mistake from Novakovic, at the end of the Nordschleife. Garcia is pitting, Novakovic is going through P7 for him. Rocklampe fastest lap again. Really good performance from him. Let's see this battle, and Mochnik is through. Now the ball is at Mitrovchanin's side, so he needs to make it through and get ahead of Mutter. We'll see. I hope that's his name and I'm pronouncing it correctly. 21 seconds behind Vale. Vale is on P13, and we saw Miasko P16 at the moment. He will need to pit. Mitrovchanin a bit behind Mochnik here, overtaking an M2 car. He's blinking, he will go straight past him. Oh, a bit edgy. Mitrovchanin is now very close. Can he utilize the slipstream at the moment? From Mitrovchanin, he goes through securely but unable to catch the driver in front. And now we see Mihavale picking up the place, P12 at the moment, but the fastest lap for him. Fastest lap, he finally connected the lap together, and mistake from number 17. Moreira, Vale is a full lap behind, so he unlapped himself. Let's see what was that time. 8:19, so a second faster than everybody else. Good lap from him. Oh, there is a close battle there. Moreira dropping to P9. Mitrovchanin is still unable to get in front. He makes the job done. P15, he will not be happy with this as he qualified a lot better, but it is what it is. This is now a recovery run for him. Kirchner here, really close to Nogueira. There was a touch between these two. Nogueira and Kirchner. Kirchner goes through. Now they waited for each other. Who wants to go past? Because it seemed to me that Kirchner knew that he messed up, and now he's I don't know what's happening there. He wants to let Nogueira through. Anyhow, it looks really messy at the moment. Three cars really close together. Vali's P9, 6 seconds behind Kozlowski. Kozlowski, who has 30 seconds stop and go, but Vali is then around 67 seconds behind Jernigan. So I wouldn't say that in these 20 minutes he could scrape a minute of Jernigan. Anyhow, P8 should be secured for him. A bit of trouble for Nogueira to get through, but he makes the job done. P16 again for Nogueira. Kirchner is 17, Runkianen 18. Three cars really close now in a battle for 16th place. It's nice to see three cars so close after about 40 minutes of racing. Nogueira is managing to hold the two BMWs behind him, but it's very close at the moment, and really interesting racing from these three. Let's see what's happening with the gaps in front. Lampe still leading this 6 seconds in front of Drune, and then Hermans P3. I think this was the Audi that Ratzot was saying or speaking about, caused an incident, or there was something that happened. We'll see in the replay. Vale 3 seconds behind Kozlowski. Kozlowski having a great pace, but he needs to go to the pits. That's his problem at the moment. Mitrochanin, Mochnik, Mitrochanin took the position from Mochnik. It seemed that Mochnik had an issue. Let's follow this one at the moment. Mitrochanin, Mochnik, Motor, all three very close to each other, and then we have behind them Sarlos, Nogueira, Kirchner and Runkianen. Oh, a mistake there. The GT2 car in front of them, an Audi. They will try to get in front of him. And a mistake from Mitrovic, in the end he wanted too much, made a mistake at the end, lost 2 positions. Let's see what's happening here. Noguera, P16 still. Oh, there's an error, a mistake from the Bentley goes back 3 positions. Oh, bad luck for the Bentley, for Sarlos. Number 13, 15 position. He was holding that P15, but now he dropped to P18. 17 position for Runkian and Kirchner, 16th, and Noguera 15th. After this mess up from the Bentley, we see here, oh, this is really close. Mošnik managed to squeeze his car, his Porsche, past the Audi, but Audi is quite fast. I would he's blinking at the Porsche. He will unlap himself. Mistake from Audi there. Močnik will use the opportunity to stream pass, which he does at the moment. Really tough battle with a back marker. Mitrovic and caught them again. He's nearby, 3 drivers really close to each other. Kirchner still unable to overtake Noguera, or yeah, Noguera did lose a little bit of time, so and Kirchner actually led them through, so it might be that there was some mistake from Kirchner, and he's constantly letting them through if he made something, a contact. So he wants to play fair play, and doing it like that. Močnik finally in front of the Audi. I think he can hold now this position. Aragonés is here, 6/10 off. Let's see what's happening here. Battle for the podium, 13 minutes to go, 2 laps to go. Ooh, and he puts 2 wheels on the grass but saves it, no risks there. Aragonés is P4, Hermans P3. Did the Lambo lose its tires? Lexus looks really stable, no sliding, no strange noises from the car, really a lot of strength and a lot of power on the exit. We don't hear the tires. That means he's planted on the ground, no sliding at all. Aragonés is still 7/10 behind. Is he able to make something here? We see that De Rune is actually 4 seconds only behind Lampe, but Lampe needed to clear 2 back markers. Lampe will now, I think, maybe should go a little bit further ahead. Yep, Drune quite easily cleans another back marker, so he's now in the hunt for Lampe, made up a little bit of time compared to Lampe. Aragonés is here very close, and a mistake. What happened there? Really bad camera angle. Something happened. Was it an issue by or a mistake by Hermans? Was there a touch? We didn't see. There was definitely a touch afterwards, but who initiated the contact? Unfortunately, we didn't see. Argonesis P3, Hermans P4. He should be around 10 to 15 seconds still in front of Tachkovsky. We'll see. Can Tachkovsky actually get back this fourth position now? Novakovic 18 seconds behind. Great race by him. Sixth position. Jarnagin P7. Good race by him as well. No issues, no contacts. At least we don't see this Lexus being damaged. Kozlowski still with the stop and go. He needs to clean this this lap. Vale is 2 seconds behind him. Quite an easy task for Vale to overtake. Garcia P10, Moreira P11, Mochnik P12, Mitrochanin P13, P14 for Mutter, P15 Runkian, and Noguera Kirchner. This battle is ongoing still. We will follow this. There's somebody facing the opposite direction now. A mess there with the McLaren, with one of the back markers who is now letting them through, but they went quite aggressively towards that McLaren, which wasn't really necessary. And now a mistake by another driver. I think that was Runkianen, who again we saw him previously having an issue, and now again he has an issue, but saves it quite nicely. He didn't lose a lot of time, a couple of seconds only, but enough for the Bentley, for Sarlos to go through. So now we will see again a battle between Runkianen and Sarlos, and here Noguera, number 99, is really close to Kirchner. Zaitsev 4 seconds off pace, 4 seconds away from Miasko. Miasko P25. He was quite good in the upper half of the grid, actually very high up, almost P10, so he was P13, but unfortunately he made a mistake, the same as Zaitsev, who was really at the front of the grid. Unfortunately, there was a big issue in lap 1 between Zaitsev and KTM of Lang, I think. Shegota is in the pit stop. Why is that? Did he have a mistake? He needed to fix the car. Vasic here, 22nd position. Really good performance by Vasic at the end. Let's see what's happening here. Lampe had his classic issue, which is burning the tires. So very aggressive driving style, and we see him now struggling, sliding a lot. You can tell that he's sliding really a lot. This is not the final lap, so there will be 2 more laps, this one and the one after. So Drune is really in a good position to maybe attack Lampe in his Lexus. We will see what can happen here for the victory. Hermans P4, Tachkovsky 10 seconds behind. Yeah, the estimate was right. Hermans did lose about 10 seconds, 10 seconds still to spare. Novakovic 19 seconds behind Tachkovsky. Vale here 4 seconds behind Kozlowski, but Kozlowski needs to pit, and he does. The moment Vale streams past him. 8th position for Vale. Stop and go 30 seconds means that maybe even Mochnik will overtake Kozlowski. Kozlowski, who is very fast, and then we could be watching Kozlowski, Mochnik, Moreira, and Mitrochanin here racing until the end. It's all quite close. Number 777 there in the wall. Something happened. Yellow flag. Both cars are out, so both the Lambo and the Beamer. Possibly, if they're unable to continue, then they will need to call it a day. Let's see, where will Kozlowski get out? Garcia is already past. Mochnik is now going through. This will be really close. I think Kozlowski is only now getting ahead, so this means that Mitrochanin is just behind Kozlowski. Can Mitrochanin in a car that's damaged a little bit less than Kozlowski's BMW, can he attack now? We see Kozlowski just ahead. Runkianen in the pits. He made that mistake. He needed to fix the car again. Kirchner as well in the pits. See what's happening at the front. 3 seconds still. Lampe in front of Drune. Aragonés is comfortably at third, even though we heard his tires right now. Seemed he had an issue with the turn. Now Hermans is going through quite nicely. Everything is quite stable here at the moment. Vale is 37 seconds behind Jarnagin. We saw that Vale was about 60 seconds behind, if I'm not mistaken. Now we see he's only 37 seconds behind, so quite a lot, saved quite a lot of time in a couple of laps. Moreira 3 seconds behind Mochnik, but I wouldn't say so. Seems that the gap is getting bigger and bigger. Oof, this was close, and a hard battle from these two. Mochnik is already way in front. Moreira is here having a tough battle with Kozlowski. Kozlowski is taking his position. P11 Mitrochanin is now really close to Moreira. Will he be able to follow Kozlowski? .6 seconds Drune from the lead. The advantage is getting smaller and smaller. We'll see here, can Mitrochanin stream past Moreira? Oh, Moreira goes wide. Mitrochanin with a better exit. There's no room here. Now will be one really long straight section. Again, a lot better exit from Mitrochanin, and he will go through at the right time. A mistake from Moreira, and Mitrochanin goes to follows Kozlovski, and we just heard it. Lampe just entered his final lap, 3.2 seconds only. Drune behind. Good race at the end from him. If he didn't make that mistake, he would be comfortably on top at the moment. Actually, it wasn't him, it was somebody else in a Porsche, but I think somebody as well quit. There was a lot of people. Junior was constantly here, third, on third position. Aragonese is third at the moment. Herman's fourth, just going through, 15 seconds behind. Tachkovsky will be soon going through the start-finish line and into the final lap. 3 seconds behind Mitrochanin, behind Kozlovski. What do we have here? 7/10 Huber Miasko. I don't think that's the case anymore, yeah, because Miasko is in the GT3 car while Huber is in in M2.